Well, hey kids, how are you guys doing today? So I have to make another feed run, and I figured while I was making another feed run, I would do another Sniglet video. Yes, that's right, I said Sniglet. The Sniglet for today is, what is a mule? Do you know what a mule is? A mule is an animal that is half donkey and half horse. They can only be created by taking a male donkey and breeding it to a female horse. You take a male donkey, breed it to a female horse, you end up with a mule. Now there's different types of mules, just like there's different types of horses. You can get a small saddle mule, or you can get a saddle pony. You can even get a draft mule. Some draft mules are very big and very strong, and it's the draft mules that were much sought after. So you can imagine what that must be like, having this little tiny donkey breeding a big draft horse like a Belgian mare. Amazingly, they find a way to get it done. Usually the mare would squat down for him. A mule is a sterile animal. You cannot take one mule and another mule and breed them together and get mules. It doesn't work that way. You can only have a mule by breeding a donkey to a female horse. So there's your Sniglet for today. What is a mule? Now I'm going to tell you a little funny story about mules. Well, not really mules, donkeys. Our riding stable that we used to have, we had a little donkey named Eeyore, of course. And we used to use Eeyore for giving rides to children that were too small to go out on horses. Parents would always come and they would have oh, I want to go horseback riding and take my 2-year-old. No, sorry. Kids got to be at least 10 years old to go out on horses. Otherwise, it's just too dangerous for them. So anyhow, we would have these little kids come and want to go for a ride, and we would put them out on a ride on Eeyore, our little donkey. But to make it affordable for us, we would not incur the labor, so we would put the kid up on the donkey, make sure it's in the saddle right, and got a good firm handhold, and we'd hand the lead rope to the parents and say, here you go, lead the donkey around. Well, Eeyore, he'd go around with him. He'd walk once or maybe twice around the loop, and then he'd stop. That was as far as he would go for those people. And they would push and pull and do everything they could to get that donkey to move, and donkeys being stubborn like they are, and mules do get their stubbornness from donkeys, he just wouldn't go any further. So what we would do is we would send out our daughter Lacey. Now Lacey is just, I guess she was about 7 years old at the time. We would send Lacey out there, and she'd grab the lead rope and take old Eeyore for a walk. And that worked out fairly well, because old Eeyore, he'd follow Lacey like a pony, or like a puppy. He'd just follow her like a puppy. He'd follow her anywhere she wanted to go. He would come in the house and go up to her bedroom if we'd let him. Anyhow, old Eeyore, he'd walk with Lacey, and that would always embarrass the parents that they couldn't get the donkey to walk, but here this little girl could get it to do it, and they couldn't. They never quite figured out what was going on there. But funny story. Brings back good memories. Anyhow, that's sort of what life was like on a riding stable years ago, and now you've got your Sniglet for the day about what is a mule. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact me. Please like or subscribe, and well, you know the drill. Thanks, guys. You have a great day.